you need why we need internet connection is because most of the resources needed for software reprogramming or flashing of the phone, they are domiciled on the internet, especially in the sites of various mobile phone manufacturers or those who have built sites who have uploaded, they have downloaded and uploaded it into their own, or it's probably stored on a cloud that can be accessed by other people aside from the mobile phone. So you needed internet to get your resources, your driver, your flash tool, if it is flash tool you are using, and then also your software itself. They're going to be writing, into the mobile phone. Why do you need to flash a mobile phone? That's a question we need to ask ourselves. There are various reasons why mobile phone could be flashed, and I will try as much as possible to let us see the reasons why we needed to flash a mobile phone. One of the reasons why you need to flash a mobile phone is when it starts misbehaving. Like which misbehavior? Like you power the phone and start rebooting. The display is not stable. It will load. After loading, it shuts down again and start loading by itself without you pressing the power key to see if probably you were the one that shut it down, but it's just shutting itself down. That's the reason why you can need to to flash a mobile phone. Another thing is that if you have a blank display, then in this instance, a blank display means that a white screen showing on the phone. But how you know that white screen you see on the phone is actually a software problem? That is when the white screen is not going off. In most cases, if it's not software, the white screen will go to sleep. But in this case, if the white screen being shown on the phone is not going away, invariably you have a software problem, and the software will correct that. Another one is that if the phone is hanging, if you power the phone and it hangs, it doesn't load into the Windows level, into the display level. It probably in some cases it will only show you the welcome logo, and after that it will not take you to the display level. It means that the phone needs to be flashed. Or in some cases it may be due to loss of some icon. In some cases you may just power your phone, you will not see the camera icon again, you will not see the radio icon again. In that case, or even the internet connection icon may not be connecting in some cases. So in that case, you need to reprogram the phone. And some other faults that could come up that warrants you to want to reload the software or reprogram the software of the mobile phone. Prior to reprogramming the phone, for instance, you as a technician, you must be doubly sure of what you are doing. How do I mean you have to be doubly sure of what you are doing? Every mobile phone has its own software that is designated for the particular mobile phone. So it will be wrong for you to use a software meant, for instance, for an ROG phone on a Techno phone, or a software meant for Nokia on a Samsung phone. In some instances, it will not even accept it. For Nokia and Samsung, for instance. But for Techno and ROG, for instance, and some other phones in that category, which you could write their files on each other, but the usual after effect is the fact that it will damage the phone software until probably if you get its own software. So that's why you need to be sure of what you are doing. And if you are sure of what you are doing, then the next thing is to proceed to begin to solve the problem. But before you do that, I will try and explain some of the softwares and the CPUs that we have on mobile phone. So this will guide an average technician on the processes and what you have to look out for before you begin to proceed on flashing a mobile phone. In recent time, the most common CPU found on most mobile phones around us are MediaTek, MTK, Spectrum. You have MTK, you have Spectrum, you have an M-Star, Cool Sound, or Audi.